fight on a beach. That's where you could have laughed. Look, I wanted to give you your space, but we have to be careful. You know we do.
I think that we've made a huge, terrible mistake.
Late lunch?
Hi, Blair.
Mind if I sit down?
What if it gets back to Spencer?
Come on, Poe, we're old friends. I don't think he has a right to say anything about that.
I'm just looking out for you. You know, you don't want to make this guy suspicious.
I don't think you have to worry. I don't think he's really paying that much attention right now.
But you don't know what he's thinking.
Well, that's why I'm going to stick around and see if I can find out.
You just leave this to us.
Us?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. There's no us, Bo, because you're not a commissioner anymore, and that's Spencer's fault. Todd almost died because of Spencer. Nobody seems to be able to get him on anything. You think I would be doing all this if I knew that there was some other way, Bo? Don't you think I know what everybody thinks about me here in this town?
Blair, come on.
Well,
It's okay.
it's not okay, Bo.
Blair, just...
You?
Yes, me. Excuse me. But I think we have to clear the air, Viki, about Clint and me.
Oh, my God. With all that is going on in my life, do I really have to pretend to be interested in your adolescent fantasy life?
Viki, just for once, why don't you drop the superior posturing and let's try to have a dialogue like two human beings.
Dorian, what are you doing here?
Clint, what a surprise.
Why are you here? Viki, Clint, I think I have a lead on where Nash took Jessica and the baby.
Especially now. Unless, like I said, this is one huge, terrible mistake.
There's one other explanation. You're out of your freaking mind.
Where are they?
He's got a friend in New York. His name is Bruce Bartlett, an attorney. He helped Nash get off when he extorted money from his ex-girlfriend.
So you got this information from Claudia Reston?
Is she involved in this?
Oh, I don't think she would help Nash get any closer to Tess.
And what about this lawyer?
Well, I looked into it. He and Nash have been seen together recently. It could be they were setting things up.
I don't think an attorney would get involved with a kidnapping.
Well, unless he's advising to make sure that it all stays on the level of a custody dispute.
Look, I don't know the why, but when I called Bartlett, he hung up on me. He was sweating, and the guy's loaded. He's got a house in Bridgehampton, apartments in New York, and London. I've got my people checking on all three addresses to see if Jess and the baby were spotted at any of them.
Antonio, these people, are they discreet? I mean, we don't want to scare Nash into doing something dangerous, okay?
More dangerous than kidnapping them? You know, maybe if we spent less time being nice with this jerk, they would still be...
Antonio, this is not the time for that, okay?
Right. I got some calls to make.
No, let me, please. I really need to talk to him.
Dorian, what are you doing here?
I seem to have come in the middle of a family crisis. I'm really sorry.
A crisis that you knew all about.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. You knew that Jessica was missing, that Viki would probably be going through hell, so you thought this would be a fine time to come here and have a chat about your latest conquest, me.
You're putting this in the worst possible light.
Dorian, how the hell could you put it any other way?
You're upset. And maybe we should talk about this later.
I'm a little more than upset. Viki and I have lost our grandson, and now our daughter is missing.
But you sound so angry.
I get that way when people set out to inflict pain.
Clint, I don't understand how you can talk to me like this when you know we almost made love.
Oh, yeah. And you wanted to make damn sure that Viki found out about it.
You are just really worried about Jessica, and so you're lashing out at me.
I'm not. I'm looking at you, and I'm thinking the only reason you want to sleep with me is that you want to slip another knife into Viki and give it a good twist.
We're saying, now, what is it that you were telling Paige about you knowing more about something that she thought you did?
Are you a
as clueless as you seem? She is still trying to hold on to you, and you know what? I'm not going to stand for it.
Clint, I've heard and I accept what you've said today. I acted without thinking, and I'm sorry. Really.
All right. But Dorian, my private life stays private. Is that clear?
Absolutely. But I think that we should take some time and talk about this at length. In private. Oh, pardon me. I better take that. It could be Adriana.
All right, I'm going to check on Viki and Antonio.
Hello, sweetheart. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Mom.
Honey, it's hard to hear you.
It's the surf. I'm on the beach.
Which beach?
You know Rex doesn't want me telling you that. I shouldn't even be calling.
I cannot believe he won't let you call your own mother.
Rex is just worried that somebody could trace the call.
Oh, I suppose he has a point. Honey, are you sure that you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing's happened since we got here. Well, we had a fight, but we worked it out.
I'll come and get you. I'll get a helicopter.
Mom, will you listen? I said we worked it out. I want to be able to tell you that we had a fight without your head exploding. And it's really great that we worked it out.
I suppose.
But the real reason I'm calling...
What? What is it?
I'm really, really in love. I didn't hear an explosion.
There wasn't one. Really, I'm beginning to get used to the idea.
Who are you, and what have you done with my mother?
I'm changing. I think maybe I have to.
Antonio, do you think your guy can lead us to Jess? Yeah, assuming he's working with this Bartlett lowlife.
I've told Antonio I don't want him going after Jesse alone. I think you should go with him, please.
Because of Rex. Say it, because of Rex.
I'm big enough to admit that he's come through for you more than once.
Wow, you have changed.
So why don't you come home and see for yourself?
But not that much.
Hey!
Oh, Mom, I gotta go.
Is something wrong?
No, Rex is coming and I don't want him to know that I called you. I love you really, bye.
You okay?
Checking up on me?
No. It's getting cold and I'm not finding a lot of firewood.
It is getting cold. What do you say we go back to the house and get really warm? Put out the fire and I'll start some food, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Why are you still here?
I'm waiting for Clint.
Really? Well, he's leaving. He's going to get Jessica.
Oh, good. They found her.
Thank you for your concern. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but I want to have a word with Clint first.
Well, maybe later. Maybe somewhere else. Why don't you just get the hell out?
I think that what you did was wrong.
Not arguing.
But I know that you did it out of love for Brennan and for Tess.
Tess is pregnant. And we were together. All we ever talked about was this time. The time when we'd be with Brennan together.
Of course.
We kept growing together. We met, we weren't exactly good people. I mean, not criminals, but definitely not parenting material. When I found out she was pregnant, I surprised myself. I was so excited. And somehow knowing that little Brennan was coming, it just made us closer, more in love.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say to you anymore.
There's nothing you can't say. Tess, she kept telling me over and over that we only had so much time. I think that she knew that it was going to be you bringing her up. I miss her. I really miss her. I love her. I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Antonio, Jessie's my daughter, and I'm going with you.
All right, all right. Yeah. What have you got?
If I make it happen, would you promise me that you'd say goodbye forever?
You're distraught, Viki. I understand.
I don't want you to understand. I want you to go away.
We found her.
Where is she?
In Bartlett's apartment in New York. Antonio and I are going there right now, and I am going to keep my cool.
Thank you. Antonio, I'm sorry if anything I said offended you.
Viki, please. We've always been straight with each other. For Jessica's sake.
Okay.
I'll be right out there. You hang in there, I'll stay in touch.
Okay, thank you.
Viki, is there anything that I can do?
Don't push your luck.
Viki, I'm going to bring our girls back, all right? And it's time to go, all of us.
Right. Goodbye, Viki. Goodbye, Viki.